Your team asks you permission for everything. You're exhausted from being the approval machine. Here's why it happens. They've never been given clear authority. Today, I'll walk you through the 5 levels that change everything, and you get your time back. Hey, I'm Emily. I built my business around one problem. Founders who are stuck as a bottleneck in their own companies. I've lived it, I've studied it, and I've cracked the system for getting out of it. Today, I'll show you exactly how. Imagine you're coaching a soccer team, and every time your player gets the ball, they stop. They look at you on the sideline, and they wait for you to tell them whether to pass, shoot, or dribble. The game will be unplayable, but that's exactly how most six-figure founders are running their business. Your team has the ball, they see the opportunity, but they stop. They slack you, they wait, and everything loops back to you. Should I send this email? Can I offer this client a discount? Should I post this content? Every single decision requires your sign-off, and it's killing your business. Does that sound familiar? This is the #1 complaint I hear from most six-figure founders. You're not dealing with a people problem. You're dealing with an authority problem. Your team doesn't make decisions because they don't know which decisions they are allowed to make. You've never actually told them where the authority starts and where it ends. So they play it safe. They ask, they wait, and you become the bottleneck. This is what happens when you delegate tasks, but not authority. Inside the Operations Reset framework, this is what I call the assign phase, where you stop being the single point of approval and you start giving your team real ownership. And the tool that makes this possible is the authority ladder. The authority ladder has 5 levels. Each level represents a different amount of decision-making authority you're giving to your team. At the bottom of the ladder, you control everything. At the top, your team owns the outcome completely. Most founders live at the bottom, and that's why they're stuck. But here's what's powerful. You don't have to jump straight from the bottom to the top. You move decisions one level at a time. Let me walk you through each level. Level 1 is I decide. Full founder control. Your team brings you a situation, you make the call, they execute. This sounds like, tell me what to do. Level 1 is in bed if you're in crisis, if the stakes are high, if it's a brand new person. Level 1 makes sense. But most founders live here for everything, and that's the problem. If every decision in your business is level 1, you're not running a business, you're running a daycare. At level 1, your team isn't learning, they're just waiting to be told what to do. Level 2 is I decide after your input. Your team identifies a problem, researches options, and brings you a recommendation, but you still make the final call. This level sounds like, here's what I think we should do. What do you think? Level 2 is teaching mode. It's where you are building your team's decision-making muscle while still maintaining control. You see the difference? They're not just handling you the problem, they're bringing you a solution. Level 3 is we decide together. You and your team members sit down, discuss the situation, and make the call together. This level sounds like, I recommend X, let's walk through it and decide together. Level 3 is mentoring mode. You're showing them how you weigh trade-off. You're letting them see your decision-making process in real time. And the more they participate, the more they understand how you think. Level 4 is you decide, then tell me. Your team makes the decision and then informs you after. They're not asking permission, they're just stating intent. This level sounds like, I intend to do X, stop me if I'm wrong. And this is the level that transforms everything. Level 4 is where you finally stop being the approval machine. There's a story I love about this. In 1999, Captain David Marquet took the command of the USS Santa Fe, the worst performing submarine in the US Navy. The problem? The crew had been trained to just follow orders. They weren't thinking. So Marquet changed the system. He banned the phrase, request permission to submerge. Instead, his officers had to say, Captain, I intend to submerge. You see the difference? The difference is massive. In the first version, the captain owns the decision. In the second version, the officer owns it. And the Santa Fe went from worst to first. Highest retention rate, best performing submarine in the Navy. All because Marquet moved his crew up the authority ladder. Level 4 is where trust gets built. It's where your team finally feels ownership. And it's where you get your time back. Level 5 is you own it. Complete autonomy. Your team makes a decision, executes it, and reports the result afterwards. This level sounds like, I did X, here's what's happened. At level 5, your team member owns the entire function. They set priorities, they make the judgment calls, they course correct when things go wrong. This is the level where you finally get to work on your business instead of in it. But level 5 takes time. You have to move them up the ladder one level at a time. Authority isn't given all at once. It's earned one level at a time. Now, I know you're thinking, what if they mess it up? And here's the truth. They will probably mess it up at first. But that's the part of learning. You're already making mistakes because you're trying to do too much. You're juggling too much. The question isn't whether mistakes will happen. It's whether you want to carry them all yourself or build a team that can handle them with you. When you move decisions up the ladder, you're not removing accountability. You are sharing it. All right, here's your action step for the week. If you don't move decisions up the ladder, nothing changes. You stay the bottleneck. Your team stays dependent and you stay exhausted. Pick one decision that your team asks you all the time. Something small, something that shouldn't require you, but it does. Now ask yourself, are they waiting for you to decide? That's level 1. Are they bringing you recommendations? That's level 2. Figure out where you are, then move it up one level. If it's level 1, tell your team, next time this comes up, don't just ask me what to do. Tell me what you think we should do and why. If it's level 2, sit down with them and make the call together a few times. If it's level 3, tell them, make the decision, just let me know what you decided. One decision, one level this week. Remember that soccer team where every player stopped and looked at the sideline? But when you move decisions up the authority ladder, your team finally gets to play the game. They move, they decide, and you get to coach instead of playing every position. If you want a tool to help you figure out which decisions to move first, I built something I call the Off Your Plate checklist. It walks you through every decision currently sitting on your plate and shows you exactly where to start. The link is in the description. Look, your team isn't waiting on you because you're incapable. They're waiting on you because you've never told them they don't have to. And the authority ladder fixes that. It gives you a clear step-by-step way to hand off decisions without losing control. One level at a time. This is the assigned phase of the operations reset framework where you extract the systems from your head, you assign authority to your team, and eventually you scale without being the bottleneck. That's how you get to the reset, a business that doesn't collapse the second you step away. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.